Again, I welcome you back to the online class of Java. So today you have seen morning what actually meant by an array, how you are going to declare the array elements, how you are going to define with the initialization of arrays, and a simple example I was aiming to complete it, but some disturbance was happened. So sorry for that one. So this is an example how actually the array can be defined within the program. Int subscripted new array is a variable name called as array, and it is defined with an value called as 5. That is nothing but new array of 5 we can define like this way. Then int n is equal to 0. 0 is lesser than new array dot length. New array dot length means the number of values you are going to store. That is nothing but the number of values you are storing within the new array is 5. So 0 is lesser than 5. So you are going to store that 0 within new array. New array of 0 is equal to 0. Next, new array of 1 is equal to 1. New array of 2 is equal to 2. New array of 3 is equal to 3. New array of 4 is equal to 4. Now the value of n is 5. 5 is not lesser than 5, so it comes outside. Then how you are going to display that particular thing here? So same thing, system.out.println new array of 2. What is the value you are going to have within a array of new array of 2? New array of 2, you have stored 2 value over there and you are going to display like this way. So this is a simple example of actually an array can be defined. Then we shall go for the different set of methods how we will be using within a Java arrays. First one, declaration. You are going to have a declaration part. Then you are going to have the printing the array, already have seen. Then you are going to have a creation of an array list from an array. So one by one we shall see with a simple example already have been given there itself. Declaring array means a string subscription a array is equal to new string of 5. What it means? It is going to store the different 5 different types of strings within a array. Then in a second example, it has been defined with the string b array is equal to, you are initializing directly the characters to the string. So how many characters are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't call them as characters because they have been enclosed within double quotation. The a now it replicates or acts like a string itself. So you can see here a accepts or executes as or replicates as what? A string, because it is double quoted. If you want to write a b c within a single, and if you are going to double quote them, then it becomes a string. Here also the a b c d and e all are separated by the commas, but they are enclosed by double quotation, means it is nothing but called as what? An strings itself, a string. So how you are going to print an array? This is how actually the declaration of an array has seen. Now you are going to go for printing an array in a Java. So he has taken a simple example here. Int a of int array is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have defined array of integer type, and that integer can be converted by using with the toString function. toString, what it is going to do? toString converts an array. toStrings can convert an array into the string values, integer array to the string arrays, integer value to the string arrays, like this way. So what it is going to do here? It is going to display like it. String int array string is equals to arrays dot arrays is a class name dot toString is a function name which converts int array type of integer to string values. And the same thing, system dot out dot println int array you are going to display, it is going to display in an objective value, because the normal integer value is converted to string, so we can't display the informations in int array or integer type of values. So same thing has been defined with int array string, where the integer values are converted to string values. So you are defined with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So lot of differences you are going to see from int array, which is a integer type which is already converted to string type. If you wanted to display that one, then it will be displaying a buffered value or unwanted information, we can say. But when you are going to define the string already defined information which is present within int array string, so it is going to display with 1 2 3 4 5 whatever you have declared for the integer array. Now integer array has been removed because it has been converted to string values. So you have been used with arrays dot to string. Arrays dot to string means it is used for what? The sake of converting the integer values to the string values. Then you are going to have a simple example of create an array list for an array. So here you are having array string array a b c d e you are having, then you are converting that in a form of array list. So separate values they are there, you are making that particular thing in only one single statement. We can call that one as array list, and example has been given. Function you will be using with arrays dot as list. As list means the total string array will be converting to the list of array elements. Then we can go for if the array contains a certain value or not. I wanted to check. Now you are defined with string array is equal to a b c d e boolean b. Boolean is used for checking whether it is there or not, true or false. Boolean b is equals to arrays dot as list, convert the string value to the list, then converted string will be contains whether a is there or not, because each and every individual value should be checked there. Whether a is equals to a, yes, 100% it is going to display with true here. So if I am going to change instead of a z, then it will be checking with z with a b c d e. If it is not present, it will be returning answer as false statement. So it is used for checking the certain value within the what array, given array element. So you are going to use with the function called as contains. Then we can go for concatenation to arrays. So here you are defined with two different types of arrays. One is integer array and another one is integer int array 2. Int array considering with 5 elements 1 to 5, and int array 2 considering the elements as 6 7 8 9 and 10, where I wanted to combine both the arrays within a single array element by defining with int of I don't know how many elements are there, so I want to leave the empty. Combined int array is equals to the class name you are going to use with what? Array utils. Array utils is a class name which is defined from utility base class. Dot add all. Add all is a function name which is going to concatenate both the arrays within a single array. What are those both arrays are there? Int array comma int array 2. So these two arrays are combined and it is going to display with 1 to 10 values within a single line. Then declare an array in a line. Now here you are going to have with defining the statements within a single line. In the previous examples what you have seen, you are going to declare first, then afterwards you are going to initialize. That can be easily done by using with what? Array in a line statements. Then we can go for the another simple statement called as join statement. Join method within the Java joins the elements of the provided array into a single array. So what it is going to do here, string j is equals to string utils dot join new string of a double inverted enclosed with b, b with c, then you are going to have a comma. So comma should be joined in between a, b, c. So you are going to have here the answer within the comment line a comma b comma c. It has been defined. If you are going to define directly, then it will be displaying with a, b, c as without having any commas here. In between the commas, if you wanted to join, then you are going to use with the function called as join functions. These are the simple different types of methods which are used for Java statement. Then we can go for the last 4 different types of functions. First one is convert an array list to an array. Now in the previous you have converted an array to the array list. It is a vice versa of that one. It will be converting an array list to the array. Convert an array to a set of values. Set means how you are going to define the subsets. Reverse an array. If you are defined with integer array is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I wanted to reverse them, then you will be using a function called as reverse, which is going to redefine the informations as 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as a values. So we can call this one as what? Reverse of elements. If you wanted to delete any elements from the array, that time you are going to define with remove element of an array. Integer int array is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Int removed is equals to array utils and function name remove element. Int array you are defined comma 3. The 3 is going to be removed from the array. Then system.out.println, it is going to display with what now? The integer array will be converted to string value and it will be displayed with 1, 2, 4, 5. Hence these are the different types of methods you have been seen over here with the arrays. So I will be going with the last concept of your first unit, that is simple example is there, you can execute that one. The last concept of your Java, that is Java command line arguments, first unit's last concept. A command line argument is an information that directly follows the program name on the command line when it is executed. To access the command line arguments inside the Java is quite easy. They are stored as strings in the string array passed in the main function. So whatever the functions you are going to pass or whatever the values you are going to pass to a command line arguments, so through the command line arguments with the help of the program name, those all will be declared as a string values. So I have gone to simple example here. If you have been passed, this is a command line to 200 and 100 minus 100, then all those values will be stored in arrays, integer string of args. Integer string of args will be accepted with the values. How many variables are there? How many length is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In output I am showing to you argument. This is a command line 200 minus 100. 7 different types of values are here. So all will be accepted and stored within the string of args. So args.length. Args means arguments are 7, whether 0 is lesser than 7. So arguments of 0 is equal to this, whatever the value will be there, argument of 0, it will be displayed. So hence you are going to have a simple example here, one by one you are going to have. So here it completes your total first unit. Thank you very much. And you will be having